can't find him anywhere.
What does this mean?
I don't know. He just vanished.
You'll have to tell people.
I don't understand. Tell them what?
I don't know, Aki. But someone has to tell them something.
Hello everyone, welcome again to my channel. Thank you for always tuning in. To all my new subscribers, thank you so much for making the decision to press the button. And to my old subscribers, you all know how I feel about you. Thank you so much. I know you all must be used to my lie now. I say this all the time. So today, guys, is going to be a review. I'll be reviewing a Netflix drama I just finished watching. And I know by now you already know what I'm going to talk about because it's already in my description box anyway. And yeah, I'll be talking about The Blood Sister, the drama that is making wave on Netflix right now. I was really impressed when I went onto Netflix and I realized that it's one of the 10 trending dramas on Netflix. I was really impressed. I was proud. I was just happy about it. So anyway, I went straight into it and I realized initially I thought it was a movie, and then I realized it was actually a series, and they call it a limited season. So I'm assuming it's just a one season drama, I call it, but who knows? There are lots of loose ends. They can build something on it. Today anyway, I won't be giving you the summary of the Blood Sister, but I just want to I want to focus on the characters and every other thing in the drama. Now this Blood Sister is a 4-episode series, and it's so amazing, really. The Blood Sister is just a fantastic one for you to see. If you're still thinking of what to see on Netflix, you know what, that's one for you to see. And I must say that Modupe actually used this to kind of repair the image of the last movie she released last December, which is Big Daddy 2. There was no reason for that second part, which was a complete mess. But I'm glad she came out with this series, and I tell you, this is fantastic. Cinematography 100%, casting 100%, transition 100%, directing of the movie, in fact everything about it is 100%. There was one thing I noticed, but I don't think that's really a big deal, but overall this is an amazing series that came out from Nollywood. I'm really impressed. So let's go straight to what I want to say about it. I'm going to put on my glasses now so that I can see what I've put down to talk about. I want to talk about the character, and the very first one I'm going to talk about is Lady Uduak, which is which is Kate Henshaw. I mean, she is an amazing actress. She embodied that role. She was everything about that role, and wicked too, because she's very mean to people around her, even her kids. So yeah, that was Uduak for you. Now the next character I'm going to talk about, I hope you can see the picture on the side. The next character I'm going to talk about is Sarah. Now, Sarah and her friend Femi are the main actors, are the main actress in this series. Now, Sarah is the bride-to-be to Uduak's son, who is Kola. Now, the character, Uduak, is from Akwa Ibom, but she was married to a Yoruba man who in this story is dead. That's why our children's name is Yoruba. So Uduak has got 3 children. Femi is the first child, then Kola, and then Timei. Now, Kola is the main male character in this as well. So Kola is the one that Sarah was going to marry. And when the film started, they started with the marriage scene and all that. So anyway, so Kola is the one that Sarah was going to marry, but Uduak never sees any girl, never thinks any girl is good enough for our son. Now, Udrak has been going through some abuse from a caller which she has kept to herself, and of course she's told her a very good friend Kemi. And I think on the day of this engagement, caller hit out to her again, and Kemi noticed, and Kemi advised her not to go into this relationship, and that's where the trouble started. So I must say, Kemi is a friend that each and every one of us need. We all need a Kemi in our life. But the truth is, in this day and age, I don't think we have so many Kemi. So if you have a Kemi in your life, keep her so well. Keep her close to you, or keep him close to you. Keep a Kemi that you have close to you. Now, the next character I'm going to talk about is Akin. Akin is Kola's friend who has no clue about the kind of person his friend Kola is. Now, Kola is a maniac. Kola is mental. When you see him, you think you see a good guy and all that, but there's more to that too. Girls, be careful. Now, Kola is sick in the head. That's what I think. Now, Kola will batter girls, ask them to pose with whatever injury they sustain, and draw them. Who does that? That is just crazy. That is not ordinary. There's a screw loose in his head. There is mentally deranged, and I think his mom too, because the mom is aware of all this and covers it up. I'll just pay the girls off. I'm practically telling you guys the movie. Okay, I'll keep it short, but you still need to see it. No matter what I say, you still need to see it to really, really appreciate this series. The next name on my list is Timei. Now, Timei is the last child of Uduak, and she's like the black sheep of the family, but really, all the three children, they are black sheep. They all have one vice or the other. So she was into drugs and all kinds of stuff. But you know what drove her to doing all this stuff was what she saw. Something her mom did. You need to watch the series to know. Now, the next, but I really like her, Timei. She's the only one I can see through the mom, and she's a new, she's an artist we all need to watch out. She's a new one, and I think she's going to break barriers. Now, let's talk about Uncle B. Hey, Uncle B. Uncle B is not human. Uncle B is a psychopath. The only thing he does is to clear all Udrak's mess, is to beat, destroy, and maim people for Udrak and his children, because Kola to use him to go and deal with Sarah's ex-boyfriend. So that was played by Ramsey Noah. Yeah. Now, oh, I didn't tell you, Sarah was played by Idimi, Kemi was played by Nancy, and Kola was played by Deyemi. Now, the next person I'm going to talk about is Femi. Now, Femi is Kola's older brother, and from one scene to the other, at some point I was wondering whether it was a stepchild to Udrak, but no, Udrak just favors Kola out of all her three kids. She just didn't like the other two, but Kola was the main, the apple of her eyes. And towards the end of the series, we realized why that was. And yeah, and Kola always, Femi always wondered why Kola was put at the end of their family business instead of him. And I think that also, Femi was a very naive, undecisive man, but the power behind him was his wife, Yinka, played by Kaide Bankole. You know, I saw her in a different light in this series. The first time I saw Kaide Bankole on TV was in Super Story about 20 years ago. That's what she was, young, young and upcoming actress then. But when I saw her in this series, I dove my heart for her. She embodied her role so well. She played it so well. She was the evil power behind Femi, always pushing him to do unimaginable things to his family. She even planned with him to kill Kola, but that didn't work out. Yinka was because she died at the end, so I can use words, was a terrible, terrible person, always pushing her husband to do evil stuff. And of course, Femi was played by Gabriel Afolayan. And yeah, so this movie is one for you to watch. Everything about it is international, it's standard. The casting was super, the cinematography was super, the series, the scene, the transition, everything, even the fashion, everything about it was just super, 100%. I would give to them. Now I must also give praise to the other actors. They used many big actors in this series, and they all really came out of their element, because a lot of them have played lead roles, but a lot of them in this series were playing supporting role, Wakapa's role, you know, just one scene role, and they all did it so well. Let's talk about, let me start with Uche Jumbo. You know, as our one wasn't Wakapa, she was a supporting role because she was Sarah's mom. But one thing I did notice, I'm not sure they aged her really well, because when she sat with Sarah, you know, telling Sarah, saying, no be one slap, she didn't really, I know we're young, we do look young as mom and children in Africa or black people, but I would have preferred the age more. But anyway, we can overlook that. Everything about it was 100%, but I just thought I'd, you know, say that. And also the father Ekpenyong, you know, we used to see him as well in lead roles, but it was a supporting role, and he played his own so well. Now let me go to all the one scene one. They were big actors, but they did just one scene, and they did fantastically well. Let's talk about Joke Jacobs. Joke Jacobs played Kemi's grandmother, where Sarah and Kemi ran to for cover. She played just that part, and she did it so well. Let's talk about Tony Amako. Just one scene. She was a good Samaritan that saved those girls, the two girls from the village masquerade festival that was good. No, I think, yeah, well, it was a masquerade. They were looking for people to bury with the traditional whatever. You need to see it. I don't want to tell you the movie, but really, she played that Wakapa's role there. And then, who have I forgotten? Amako. Yes, Zach Orji also showed it was in one scene where he came to console Kate Henshaw, that's Udwa, when she was crying over her son Kola's death. So, yeah, that was really good. Oh, I cannot forget Reno Omokiri, who played the Chicago cop, the officer Chicago. Gosh, he played his role so well. I really enjoyed, you know, his humor, the way he played his role. That was really good. I think the last time I saw him was in what was that movie? Well, I can't remember, but there was also a series he was in the UK then called Mr. Adebanjo. Yeah, I think that's also on Netflix and people can see that. So yeah, you know, the casting was just fantastic. Everyone really played their role really well. One other thing that really appealed to me in this series as well was the fact that they were speaking all the language, Igbo, Yoruba, and every other thing in between, and they were interpreting it in English for the viewers to see. I think that was really nice. They showed the richness and beauty of our culture, our languages in Nigeria. At that point, that really made me proud as a Nigerian, really. It was just fantastic movie. And I think, like I said before, Mo Abudu redeemed herself with this series, because the what's it called again? Something Daddy that she did in December, that was just a washout part 2. So this series just, you know, redeemed everything for her, and I think she and her crew did a fantastic job with this. I'm really impressed. And also, I must also say that there was some nude scene in this series, and for the first time watching Nollywood, it didn't feel cringy. It was tasteful. It was done so well, very respectfully to all the girls that, you know, had to show every, you know, one part or the other there. It was done so well, so well. It wasn't cringy. It was tasteful. You just want to see what's going on there, and I think kudos to them. We want more of this. We want more of this in Nollywood. This is fantastic. I really did enjoy it, and I thought, you know what, I just have to talk about this. And in this series, I think somebody we need to watch out for as a new artist that will do really well is Timei. It's Timileyin, that's Kola's sister. I'm not really sure what her name is, but I think it's one to watch out for. Oh yes, that's about Blood Sister. If you haven't seen it, go and see it. Now, I wasn't paid for this, you know, but I just love to review things I watch on Netflix from time to time, so that I can help other people to go and to decide on what they want to see. Now, the other thing I want to touch on briefly is the Showmax Lagos Housewives.
Three aspects of my life, I dig the gold. I dig gold in my business, I dig gold in my faith. I'm just looking for things to, you know, to add value to my life. it's really not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily mean money when you talk about gold.
I just have to mention, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while now, but I've not had the time, because it's not everybody's cup of tea, this Wives of Lagos. But I do watch the franchise. I watch Wives of Housewives of Atlanta, and the one in the UK called Housewives of Cheshire. I really, really love it. I love a good gossip, around stuff like that. Now, with the Housewives of Lagos, I think I've watched 4 episodes so far. I need to watch the rest. There's no Showmax in the UK, so we all go to YouTube or any of the streaming places to watch it. So, hence why I have, I think, 2 more episodes to catch up with. So, Housewives of Lagos, what do I think? Like I said before, it's not many people's cup of tea, but I love it because I've been watching the franchise before, and I just see it as an entertainment, just like a reality show that I really love. And so I am hooked on this Lagos Housewife as well. I love the characters so well. I've got to see Laura in action, Good Hair, Iyabo Ojo, Tiana, and who have I missed out? And what's her name? That beauty queen. I've forgotten her name, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Now, the sixth child, really? The sixth lady, I just saw her in the episode 4 briefly, so I've not gotten to know her yet. I'm hoping in the next few ones I watch, I'm going to get to know her. So if you like something really nice, cheesy, and entertaining, yes, you can give Housewives of Lagos a go. I'm yet to see what the drama they're going to give us. I'm looking at Laura though. I think she's a drama queen. She will bring a lot of drama, and sometimes she come across as being insecure. That's just me. I'm hoping this is not right, because I follow her on Instagram and TikTok, and I do like some of the things she puts out. But in this series, she come across as a completely different person. Because when you watch her on IG or TikTok, she comes across as a very confident lady who knows what she's doing, blah, blah, blah. But so far in this Housewife, she's kind of, I don't know if to say she's intimidated by the other girls or by the other powerhouse there. But, we'll see. I hope Laura will prove me wrong, but, with all the other stuff that will be coming up. And, of course, Tiana, she's a force to reckon with. She knows her stuff. She's confident. And, she just carries on. And, of course, Yabo. Yabo will not take from anybody. She is a woman of her own, and she's confident. She's not intimidated by anybody, And of course, Good Hair. Why did I forget Good Hair? Is it because of Good Hair? No. Is it? Anyway, Good Hair. Once we say Good Hair, you all know what I'm talking about. Chioma, Good Hair. I cannot forget now. Chioma, Chichi, Chiquito. So Chioma, Good Hair too. She's nice. I want to see her fashion. She's giving fashion. I follow her on IG anyway, so when I realized she was on it, I was just ready to see all the fashion she'll be giving us. And she hasn't failed me. She's giving the fashion. And of course, why did I forget this girl now? Her name. The beauty, not beauty, was she be, no, she was used to be a Nollywood actress. Now she's now I remember. Caroline Danjuma. That's the name I was trying to remember. Yeah, I think she's cool. I kind of like her. And yes, we'll see. I'll get to know her more on the series. I'll see how she will grow, and yeah, I like her very much. And I think the name I've forgotten again is Miriam. That's the lady I said Kate was in the last season 4 series episode 4, and I like to get to know her more, because I've never heard of her up until this Housewives of Lagos. So I'm hoping to get to know her more in this in the next few series. So far my favorites are Iyabo, Caroline, and Chioma. And Tiana as well. Tiana is cool. So it's more of getting to know Miriam more, and then also seeing Laura in a new light. So we'll see what happens. So that's it, guys. So if you like something cheesy and entertaining, go and see Housewives of Lagos. You'll enjoy it. But if you want to watch something really serious, something that will get you at the edge of your seat and be like, oh, what's gonna happen next? What's this? Go and see Blood Sisters. So guys, to my next vlog, video, DIY, and every other thing in between. It's bye for now, guys. Stay safe. COVID is still real. It's out there, guys. Bye. If you haven't pressed that button, press it now. Bye.